praise the Lord for another victory, for another life, and the extension of life that God has given us today. Yesterday, in our day 7 of Psalms 91 series, we were talking about verse 9 and 10, where it says, "If you make the Most High your dwelling, even the Lord who is my refuge, then no harm will befall you, no disaster will come near your tent." Praise the Lord. What a promise. And these following verses that I'm going to share to you today in verse 11 and 12, I hope and I pray that you will also be excited, because it says that He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up with their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Wow. We might be asking, are there still angels in our time? As a matter of fact, there is still. And most of these angels are in disguise. You know, sometimes these angels are our neighbors who are helping us out. Sometimes these are our church members who are also praying for us, our pastors who are encouraging us all the time. I remember in 2017, when our family went to Japan, and the truth was that it was our first time, and we really didn't know the place, and we were so surprised to arrive that majority of the people we ask and we meet do not know how to speak English. They would always say no English, and so we really didn't know where to go and what to do. So we reached the city of Shibuya. And we were talking in our, Visayan language, vernacular. And so we're like birds. Murabig mga langgam nga naa sa dako kaayo nga syudad, busy street of Shibuya. And in my heart, I was praying, Lord, please send us someone, or we don't know where to go and whom to ask, because everyone that we meet, they would always say no English. However, there was this one guy who was wearing yellow shirt. Somehow he was walking back and forth upon us, and then suddenly he said, "Are you Filipinos?" We were so excited to hear him saying or speaking to us in English, and so we all said, "Yes, we are Filipinos." And then he introduced himself and he said, I was in the Philippines for quite some times in Manila. And just this morning, I was surprised to come to realize that he was in Manila. So meaning to say, he was surrounded with Tagalog people. And here are the Bisaya from Cebu City speaking our dialect, but somehow he managed, and he said, "You are Filipinos." And then he said, maybe I can help you. What is your problem? And so we told him, we don't know where is the train station, going to the place where we rented for quite some time for the trip. And so he said, "Okay, come, I will help you." At first, human as I was, I told my husband, let us not trust this man, let us not give him our full trust, because we don't know him. And we are in Japan. We don't know anyone, and we don't know what to do. So there was fear in me. But I was so surprised, because he brought us to the train station. And he did not only brought us to the train station, but he also helped us. He literally taught us how to buy our ticket, because everything was in Japanese character and we cannot really understand anything. And so he helped us out. He brought us to the train, and he told us this is where we should stop, and blah 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 blah. And so we said to him, "Okay, thank you so much, guy in a yellow shirt. Thank you so much for helping us." So we went to the place where we should be staying for quite some time. Unfortunately, we don't know the building. We don't know which building to go to, because all the buildings were in characters. and we cannot read anything. And so we were just walking around the bush, and somehow we were already irritated and we were frustrated, and my parents were with us, and we were just walking the whole time bringing the big luggages. But you know what? What surprised us was that this man in yellow shirt, somehow we came across again. And this time, in a different place. And he said, "Oh, my house is just near. It's you again. I'm seeing you again. You haven't seen your place yet. You haven't, located your place yet." And we said, "No." And I said, "I will help you." The second time, this man wearing a yellow shirt was helping us. It took him for a quite minutes to really look at the place, because we understand also through his explanation that the location that the owner of the apartment that we were renting gave us a wrong, or there was one character that was missing. But fortunately, we were able to find the place. What struck me was that at that very moment, we, the family, said, "He must be an angel sent by God for us." Because if it was not with his help, we can never locate our place. And you know what? For some time that we were staying in that place, we did not meet him anymore. Every morning we come out because we try to enjoy the place as tourists. Every night we come home also, and he said he's just living around the corner. But we have never, we did not meet him anymore after that two instances. So I believe God is giving us angels. God is sending out his angels for us, to guide us, to help us. And there are probably times when we are in desperation. We just don't know. Our friends would happen to be the angel that God has given for us. And so let us be thankful for whatever circumstances, whatever situation we are in, because we know that the promise of God is really a promise that he will never leave us, that he will never forsake us, that if out of billions of people around the world, he is always giving his attention to us. And because he wanted that everything that we need will be met, or will be satisfied, or will be given, he is always giving his angels to guard us and to protect us. This is a wonderful, wonderful promise of the Lord. And I hope and I pray that we can always be an angel for someone who needs help, that we can also be an encouragement to our neighbors, to our friends, to our family members, because God can use anyone. And in our simple way, we can be an angel that God can be used, or that God will use to help our friends and our loved ones. Again, may you be encouraged, and may you be a blessing to everyone. Good morning, and God bless us all.